Welcome back to Kathy Fit Pilates. I'm your trainer, Kathy, and we're continuing our summer fitness challenge with a beautiful yoga flow and stretch. We begin with breathing exercises to awaken the body and bring life back to us, grounding and centering. Then we move through Vinyasa flows, beginning with Chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Then we'll finish with some yoga balance postures to improve our flexibility, mobility, and stability. Props we're using for today include a set of yoga blocks and a strap. These are optional if you need an extra added assist. I'm out in my backyard against the beautiful backdrop of the beaches in Belize. You travel wherever you want to this summer. You can even go to the real location if that's where you feel most zen. If you're new to this channel, hit subscribe below and the bell up top so you never miss a workout. Let's begin our warm-up. Take a block with you. Nice, comfortable seated position. Spine is nice and straight. We have a block underneath our sit bones. A little extra added height gives us some stretch in our hips. Draw up and in the core, navel to spine. Drawing up and in the pelvic floor muscles, maintaining neutral pelvis. Hands to knees, roll the shoulders up, back, and down a few times. Our goal is to allow our shoulders to rest down away from the ears, releasing the tension on our upper trapezius and levator scapula. That's our muscles in the back of the neck. Allow your shoulder blades to glide naturally down the back, resting on the rib cage. We will begin. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose, out the back of the throat, making a soft, wheezing sound with your breath. Breath of the ocean. We call this Ujjayi breathing in yoga. Inhale. As you exhale, sigh it out. Inhale. Breath of the ocean. Exhale, sigh it out. Close your eyes and feel the breath moving with the body. Inhale, exhale, inhale, draw the core in, maintain the pelvis. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Soft wheezing sound with the breath. We're breathing through our diaphragm muscles. Inhale, exhale. Take your hands to the belly. Feel the belly drawing in with every breath. Inhale and exhale. Maintain that belly. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Open your eyes, placing your hands back on your knees. Rotate towards the left, placing the right hand on the left knee. Left fingertips behind the body, looking over the shoulder, getting a nice stretch in our waistline and our upper torso. This is called the sitting twist. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose, out the back of the throat. As you exhale, sigh it out. Twist a little further if you can, as far as you can, as far as your body will rotate. Sometimes we feel our hips rotating with our waist. Try to keep your hips stable. Draw up and in the pelvic floor muscles. Pull back on the obliques to hold the hips in place. Inhale. Exhale. Sigh it out. Rotate back through center. Rotating towards the right. Placing left hand on right knee. Right fingertips behind the body, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Sigh it out. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. If you find your hips rotating, just move the body a little less to the right. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Rotate back through center. We'll do that one more time. Nice deep inhale. As you exhale, rotating to the left side, right hand on left knee, left fingertips behind the body, gazing over the left shoulder, allowing the shoulders to relax down away from the ears. Only rotate as far as you can maintain hip stability. And pull back on the obliques. Sit a little taller if you can with every inhale. Sit a little taller. Every exhale. Twist just a little more if you're able to. Inhale. Exhale. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Rotate through center. Take a nice deep inhale. Sit a little taller. Exhale. Rotate to the right. Left hand on right knee. Right fingertips behind. Gaze over the left shoulder. Left fingertips behind. A few deep breaths, centering the body, warming up our waistline. One more deep inhale, grow a little taller. One more deep exhale, rotate just a little further. Inhale, rotate through center. And exhale out. Release your block. Come to all fours. Placing my strap onto the side. Taking your blocks, resting your hands on top. Hands are in line with the shoulders. Think of your humerus reaching out of your glenoid cavity, stabilizing the shoulders, activating our serratus anterior. Knees in line with the hips, flat the feet, draw the navel up towards the spine, maintain neutral pelvis. We'll begin with our cat-cow. Take a nice deep inhale, flatten the back, look forward. As you exhale, round the spine, tuck the belly, make it skinny like a cat. Inhale, flatten, look forward. Exhale, tuck, make it skinny like a cat. Inhale, flat, look forward. Exhale, tuck, make it skinny like a cat. As much more arm flexion as you can maintain. All our spines are different. Inhale, flatten, look forward, extend the spine. Exhale, flex the spine, skinny like a cat. Draw the navel towards the spine. Inhale, flatten, gaze forward. Exhale, make it skinny like a cat. Inhale, flatten cow. Exhale in cat and hold. Inhale, coming back to neutral spine. We'll now move through our first Vinyasa flow. I'll release my blocks. You can keep your blocks if you need them. Take a nice deep inhale in all fours. Draw the navel to the spine. As you exhale, step it back into a plane. Inhale, hold. Draw that navel up towards the spine. Slight posterior tilt of the pelvis, protecting your low back. Hands in line with shoulders. As we exhale, lower the knees to the mat. Knees, chest, chin. Bend the elbows, lowering down nice and slow. Touch the chest to the mat. As you exhale, hold it. Inhale, come up to a baby cobra, a little mini back bend. Roll the shoulders down away from the ears. Exhale. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale. Inhale, baby cobra. Widen the hands just a little bit more if you feel your shoulders reaching up towards the ears like I do. Inhale. Exhale. Little baby cobra. Beautiful back bend. Really good for the spine. Inhale. Exhale, baby cobra. Inhale. Exhale, baby cobra. Hold. Inhale, lift a little higher into a full cobra. Tops of the thighs remain on the mat. We're scooping the spine up higher. Think of scooping the spine. Relax the shoulders. On the next inhale, lift the thighs off, lift the hips off, folding that upward facing dog. In yoga, we call this Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, look over that right shoulder. Get a beautiful stretch in your neck. Inhale through center. Exhale, look over that left shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale through center. You can always lower the thighs if you feel those shoulders hiking up by the ears. Rotate left. Inhale through center. Exhale, rotate towards the right. One more inhale through center. Exhale, rotate left. Inhale. As you exhale, curl the toes under. Lift up into downward facing dog and hold. Bring the feet a little closer together. Settle in the pose, stretching the backs of the legs and the upper back muscles. Also getting a good stretch in our core. sigh it out on the exhale. Beautiful work. Begin to pedal the feet a few times, waking up the calves and shins. Oh, nice, beautiful job. Inhale, hold, exhale. Just hold for a few deep inhales and exhales. One more inhale and exhale, sigh it out. As you inhale, walk the hands back towards the feet and hold, exhale, hold. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, hold. On the next inhale, reverse swan dive, slowly roll up, stacking the spine. Float the arms overhead. Nice deep stretch. Exhale, stand in mountain pose. Beautiful job. Take a nice deep inhale. We'll continue our Vinyasa flow. As you exhale, swan dive it forward. Hinge forward at the hips. Fold over, just hang. Feel the stretch in the backs of the legs. Inhale, half lift. Flatten the spine. Some of us have a hump in our back, and that's okay. Work with what you have. Exhale, hold. Inhale, walk it out into a plank. Hands in line with shoulders, hips are square, draw up and inlet forward. Slight posterior tuck of the pelvis and hold. As you exhale, this time staying in plank as you chaturanga, bend the elbows, shoulders away from the ears, touch the chest to the mat, flatten the feet. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Look over that left shoulder, do a couple neck stretches, center inhale. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. We're in beautiful Belize. Inhale. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale through center. As you exhale, curl the toes under. Lift up into downward facing dog. And hold. Nice deep inhales and exhales. On the next inhale, send the left foot to the center of the mat. As you reach the right leg up, standing split, down dog split. Oh, beautiful job. Bend the knee, open the hip. Stay here for a few deep breaths, really opening the hip joints. Abdominals are still holding the pubic bone. In the stretch of our upper back, down the backs of our legs and hips, our hamstrings, glutes, and hips. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, bend in towards the chest. Hold. Give it a kiss. Plant the foot between the feet. And hold. Lower the back feet. Flat the foot, float the arms overhead. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Relax the shoulders. Draw the core in, navel to spine, abdominals holding the pubic bone. Obliques holding the hips, stabilizing the hips. Settle into the pose, gaze to the sky. Look at that beautiful sky. We're out on the beach in the sand, just having a beautiful stretch. Our bodies are zen. Float the arms out in front of you, relax the shoulders. Open the right arm out to the side, rotate the waist, keeping this hip in alignment. Pull back on the oblique, hold the hip. Oh, beautiful way to stretch, bringing out our waistline. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate towards the left, opening the left arm out to the side, maintaining left oblique, holding left hip. Little counter stretch. Beautiful job. Inhale, float through the center. Exhale, curl the back toe under, hover the knee off, float the arms overhead. We're now in a high crescent lunge. Abdominals still holding the pubic bone. Shoulders relaxed down away from the ears, gaze to the sky. We won't hold here for as long. When you're ready, open out to the side. The left toes are facing the side of the room. Right toes are facing front of the room. Open the arms out to a T, looking over that right shoulder. Rolling the shoulders down away from the ears. Warrior 2. Draw up and in the core. Abdominals hold the pubic bone. Beautiful inhales and exhales. We're so free right now. We're getting a nice, beautiful stretch. Let go of your to-do list. Allow your mind to focus. If your mind starts to wander, remember why you're here. Think about why we're here today. Rotate the palm, placing the back hand on the back of the leg in reverse warrior. Get a nice stretch through this side's oblique. Also opening the hip. Exhale, window the arms down. Stepping back into plank, flowing through our Vinyasa flow. Exhale, Chaturanga, bend the elbows, lower the chest just like a push-up. On the inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. Scoop the spine up, really scoop. Feel the lumbar spine stretching. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Draw up and in the core. Gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale through center. As you exhale, curl the toes under. Lifting up into downward facing dog. Flatten the feet on the mat. Spread the toes apart just a little bit more. Cupping the mat with the big toe and pinky toe. Spread the fingertips if you want. And settle into the pose. Nice deep inhales and exhales. On the next inhale, sending the right foot to the center of the mat. Float the left leg to the sky, down dog split. Bend the knee, open the hip, maintaining the pelvis facing forward, still maintaining neutral pelvis. Abdominals hold the pubic bone. Stretching through the left hip, left inner thigh, left hamstring, outer thigh, glutes. Hold it here for a few deep breaths. Be in the moment. When you're ready, extend the leg to the sky. Float the knee out. In line with the chest. Bring it a little closer in. Give it a kiss. Plant the foot between the hands. Lower the back knee. Flatten the foot. Float the arms overhead. Low lunge. Anjaneyasana. Beautiful gaze to the sky. Getting a nice stretch in the front of our hip flexors. Also stretching through the quadriceps on the right side. Relax the shoulders. Float the arms out in front of you. Take some pressure off the shoulders. Rotate the left arm open as you rotate and twist the left side. Rotating from the waistline. Obliques are moving the hips. Pull back on this right oblique, stabilizing the right hip. Relax the shoulders. Rotate through the center. As you exhale, rotating to the right, open the right arm out to the right side. Little counter stretch. Sigh it out. And smile. It's a beautiful day. Rotate through the center. Place the arms by your sides. Curl the back toe under. Cover the knee. Float the arms overhead for a crescent lunge. Hold here for a few breaths. Oh, my glute is firing up. My glute on the left leg is firing up. And my front quadricep. We're still getting a stretch in our hip flexors. Open out to warrior two. Right toes facing this direction, left toes facing that direction. Arms are in a T. Abdominals holding the pubic bone. Gazing over the left shoulder. Beautiful job. Getting a nice stretch in the inner thighs. Also getting a good stretch in our shoulders. Our shoulders are an area where we carry so much tension, so we want to give them some time to relax and stretch. You can even rest your arms by your sides. Do a couple shoulder rolls. Bring some life back in. Come back into the pose when you're ready. Rotate the palm to the sky, placing the back hand against the back thigh. Reach over, head reverse warrior on the inhale. Oh, beautiful job. Exhale, windmill the arms. Coming back into plank. Hold. Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Lowering down like a push-up. Flatten the feet. Press the palms into the mat. Wrists in line with shoulders. Lift up into cobra or up dog. One more rotation of the neck, stretching the neck. Center to the right, center to the left. The neck is another area where we carry a lot of tension. It's the culprit of headaches, so we want to release it. One more rotation, right, hold, draw that core in. For center, curl the toes under. Lift up into downward facing dog. And in that upward facing dog pose, some of you might really feel your lumbar spine turning on. I know I have, especially when we have tight lumbars. We're now stretching through our upper back, stretching the thoracic. Getting a nice stretch on the backs of our legs as well. Our hamstrings and calves. If you want to get some stretching of the feet, lift the heels a little more, balance on the balls of the feet. And lower. Lift and lower a few times. Stretching our feet. Yes. Pull them up and flatten the feet. Walk it back towards the feet, hands to feet. Inhale, flatten. Exhale, pull forward. Strike over the few times. As you inhale, reverse swan dive. Float the arms overhead. Turn the body for center. Hands to prayer in front of the chest. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, arms by your side, standing in tall mountain Tadasana. We're getting ready to go into our balance postures. Let's take a few moments to relax the body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Open your eyes. Grab your blocks and your strap or whatever you need. I'll take my blocks. Place my strap off to the side here, so I'll have it when I'm ready. Placing my blocks together. Placing one foot on one block, opposite foot on the other block. Take a nice deep inhale. Float the arms overhead. As you exhale, bend the knees, sit low in that imaginary chair. Utkatasana. Hands to heart center if your shoulders need a little rest. Sit here and hold the pose for a few moments. Getting a nice stretch in the front of the legs, our quadriceps. Nice isolation of the core. Spine is neutral. Reaching the arms overhead, stretching the shoulders. We're also getting a nice stretch in the pec muscles in our chest. And hold. Gazes out in front of you a few inches. We call that our drishti. If you want to challenge your balance a little bit more, lift the heels off, balancing on the balls of the feet. Feel your knees shaking. Ah, that's a beautiful feeling. That means we're getting stronger. We're challenging our balance. As we get more used to it, the shake will go away. Just think of that shake as your body trying something out, challenging itself. Flatten the feet anytime. Hands to heart center. Rotating to the left. Elbow outside the knee. Right elbow outside left knee. You can even open the arms out. Right fingertips to the mat. Left fingertips to the sky. Draw up and in the core. Abdominals are still holding the pubic bone. Lift a little higher if you need to, wherever you need to be to maintain good alignment of your spine. Sit a little deeper if you can, knees in line with ankles. Rebend the arms, back to center, prayer position. Rotate to the right side, left elbow outside right knee. Open the arms, left fingertips to the mat, right fingertips to the ceiling. Relax that right shoulder, pulling it back in space. Lift up a little higher to straighten the spine. Oh, beautiful job. When you're ready, hands to prayer, center, float the arms overhead. Make your way back to standing. We'll now move into another posture called the standing hand to big toe. I'll show you how we do it with the strap. Gonna turn to face the side. You can do this with or without blocks. I'll use my blocks. We're taking our strap. Take a nice deep inhale. Center the body as you exhale. Lift the left heel. Slowly bring the knee up hip height, 90 degrees. Take your strap, placing it under the arches of the left foot. Inhale. As you exhale, extending the leg. Extend the knee. Think of your femur reaching out of your hip socket, your acetabulum. Inhale, lift a little higher, as high as your leg will lift while still maintaining the position of the pelvis. Abdominals hold. Relax the shoulders. Elbows are bent 90 degrees. And hold. If you'd like to advance this without the strap, bend the knee. Release your strap. Taking the index finger and thumb around the big toe, float the left arm out to the side, extend the leg, trying to keep the toes straight, and hold. Standing hand to big toe. We call this Ujjayi Padangusthasana. It's a nice way to stretch the back of the leg and stretch the feet. Stand a little taller if you can. I'm hunched over slightly just because I have a little postural issue. So if you need to, take that strap back, bend the knee, and release the foot. We'll switch sides now. One side might feel a little less balanced than the other. That's totally natural. Work with what you have. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the right heel. Gently draw the knee up in line with the hip, 90 degrees, taking the strap under the arches of the feet. Bend the elbows 90 degrees with the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, extend the leg, extending the knee, reaching the femur out of the hip socket. Abdominals hold the pubic bone. Lift as high as you can. Feel that stretch in the back of the leg and the foot. Stand and grow a little taller. If you want to advance this, release your strap. Take your index finger and thumb of the opposite hand around the big toe. Extend that leg, reaching this right side arm out to the side for counterbalance. Trying to get that cue out. Uddiyana Hasta Padangusthasana. We won't stay as long on this side because this is my weaker side. When you're ready, rebend the knee, arms by your sides, lower the foot. Just shake it out a little bit, bring some life back into those legs. We're now moving into a tree pose, Trikonasana. This time we're just using our blocks. You can use your strap if you want. Reach your arms overhead, give them more of a stretch. I'll show you both options. Come to standing on your blocks. Take a nice deep inhale. I'll use my strap. As you exhale, float the arms out in front of the chest and overhead. Inhale, hold arms in a V position like we're making a victory symbol. Exhale, lift the left heel, float the foot off, bringing the sole of the foot to the inside edge of the calf, shin, or the thigh, wherever you feel the most balanced. I'll bring mine inside the thigh, just a little bit on the knee. Pelvis is forward, abdominals hold the pubic bone. This is your option with the strap. If it's a little too challenging for you, just release the strap and float the arms overhead. You can even bend them in a cactus position, taking some pressure off the shoulders, relaxing the shoulders while still getting a good stretch. Also feel that stretch in your chest muscles, in your pecs. Feel yourself growing a little taller with each inhale and exhale. Inhale, Ujjayi breathing. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale and exhale. On the next inhale, rotate the knee front, lower the foot, release the arms by your side. We'll go to the other side. Inhale, float the arms overhead. As you exhale, Lift the right heel. Gently float the foot off the block, placing the sole of the foot inside edge of the shin, ankle, or the thigh, inner thigh. If you notice on this side, I'm leaning a little more. That's natural. Think of drawing the abdominals in to hold the pubic bone. Pull back on this left oblique, maintaining the left hip. Helps you grow a little taller. Takes that lean out of the body. Bend the arms. We now have beautiful water waves in our music. Our bodies are in harmony. Relax the arms down by your sides. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. If you fall out of the pose, come back to it. Find a gaze in front of you, something to stare at, your drishti. On the next inhale, rotate the knee forward, maintaining the hips, lower the foot. I know we did that quick. Take a nice deep inhale, sit back in that chair pose, hands to heart center, and release. We'll now make our way to seated on the mat, moving into our cool down. Placing your equipment off to the side. Unless you need to use your strap, I'll place mine off to the side now. Coming to a boat pose, beginning with your knees bent in line with your hips, feet planted, hands up just below the knees, sitting tall. Inhale, draw up and in the core, draw up and in those pelvic floor muscles, maintaining neutral pelvis, shoulders relaxed. Exhale, float the arms out in front of you, lifting one foot off at a time, bringing that knee to 90 degrees, and hold. Opposite oblique holds opposite hip. We call this our boat prep. Inhale, exhale, lower the right foot, lift the left leg 90 degrees and hold. Inhale, exhale, lower and switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Draw the navel in, feel those lower abs contracting. Inhale, exhale, switch. Sit a little taller if you can. Inhale, exhale, switch. Our goal is to balance on the coccyx. C-curve the spine. Inhale, exhale, switch. I know my spine has a little more trouble with the C-curve. Just do your best wherever you are. Some of us are better at it than others. That's great. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. One more inhale, exhale, hold and full boat. Relax the shoulders. Navasana. Take a nice deep breath. Sit a little taller if you can. If you want, float the arms overhead, extend the legs, hold in a teaser. This is advanced. If you're not ready for that, come back to boat or to boat prep, wherever you are. Beautiful job. Hold. As you exhale, extend the legs, lower the body into half boat. Palms to the sky, relax the shoulders. Abdominals drawing down, holding the pubic bone. Press the low back into the mat, hold. And release. Scooting my body forward. We're coming to our final relaxation. our Savasana. Close your eyes. I'll take you through a beautiful guided meditation. Inhale and exhale. Beginning at the crown of the head. Feel the crown of the head relaxing. Moving to the back of the head. Feel it sinking into the mat. If you feel a little tension in your neck, you can place a block underneath your head. Moving down to the back of the neck. Feel your cervical spine relaxing. The front of the neck. Feel the relaxation in your sternocleidomastoid. That's the front of the neck stabilizer. It does everything. Stabilizes the neck, flexes the neck, rotates. Moving to the ears, feel the ears relaxing, the forehead, the eyebrows, eyelids, the eyeballs relaxing. Feel the eyelashes relax, the cheekbones, the jawline, your nose, mouth, your chin relaxing. Feel your chest sinking into the back, your upper back muscles and your shoulders relax. Your arms, the backs of your arms, the front of your arms, the backs and fronts of your hands. Feel your palms opening more. Feel your low back resting, sinking into the mat. Abdominals drawing down. Feel your hip bones getting a big stretch. Your sit bones, your glutes resting into the mat. Feel your pelvis relaxing. Take your hands to your hips, give them a little massage, but just feel them relaxing. Feel the backs of the legs, tops of the legs, outer and inner thighs, your kneecaps, the tops of the backs of your knees. Feel your shins and calves relaxing. Put them back and forth a few times. Just really feel them stretching. Feel your ankle bones, the tops and backs of your ankles, your heels, soles of the feet, the tops of the feet. Wiggle your fingers and toes a few times. Bring some life back into the body. Just really feel it all moving and relaxing. Oh, beautiful job. Float the arms overhead. Give it a little stretch in the arms and legs. Once you feel ready, you can stay here as long as you want, or bend one knee at a time, nice and slow. Float one arm overhead. Turn your body to the side, resting your head on top of your arm. We call this embryo pose. Nice, beautiful movement, body, legs are stacked, knees at 90 degrees. And sometimes we want to bring our heels all the way up here, the back, so that should not be reverse. Out to the 9 degrees to the legs. On big goodness, beautiful. If you're ready, come up to seated. Take a nice cross-legged position. Inhale. Float the arms overhead. exhale, center. Ah. Bringing your wrist to your knees. Take your index finger and thumb together. Straighten your forefingers. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. The light in me salutes the light in you. Take a nice big deep bow. Bow forward. Be grateful for all you've accomplished. That nice attitude of gratitude. Namaste. Great job today, everyone. Nice awakening of the body through that yoga flow. Leave me a comment below and let me know how zen you feel. Did you feel a nice stretch in your hips, your knees, your shoulders? We did a lot of shoulder work. How do your shoulders feel? Do you feel like you could stand up taller, like you're a little more relaxed in that area? If there's still a little tension there, it'll take time, but just keep on moving and you'll release it. Give this video a thumbs up if you absolutely loved it. Share it with your friends on social media. Tap that notification bell so you never miss a workout. And your goal today, why did you show up? Was it to get a nice stretch at the end of the day? Take some time to relax on the mat, release tension, relieve stress in the body. We've all got our busy schedules. My goal here was to be with you in the moment, help you all relax so we could do it together. I'm under a lot of stress myself these days. Some days I just don't feel like working out, but I think about my goals. My goals are to remain healthy for my family going forward in life. If you're new to this channel, hit subscribe below so you can see even more of Kathy Fit Pilates. This is your trainer, Kathy, saying good night. You have a wonderful day. Make sure you get some additional stretches in if you need to, and drink plenty of water. Very important for recovery, and I will see you for our next workout. Goodbye and namaste.